So I was just going to take a break until Friday. I wasn't going to make a video until Friday. Tomorrow I got a really big video coming out, but I couldn't just sit on this Google console thing without having to make a video about it. Someone help me, please. I'm sick. So Google is joining the game console race, I guess. I mean, we don't really know exactly what Google is doing. We know they're going to be definitely jumping in to the world of games. Like, they've always been a part of the games industry with their mobile games and other such things. But this, apparently, they're going to be going full force, head on, right into, you know, the AAA gaming market if these rumors and speculation and just straight up confirmations from Google themselves have been suggesting. Like, a while ago, I think it was last week or earlier this week, I don't know, time is a construct that's lost on me, a design of Google's game controller was leaked. I don't think this was like straight up said by Google. And yes, that design, you're looking at it on screen right now, doesn't look too great, doesn't look very comfortable to hold, but I've heard from people on Twitter, industry insiders, that this design is a few years old and they saw this image a while back and they've most likely changed the design as of now. But if you think the problem with this controller is that it has twin sticks next to each other like the PlayStation controllers, you're wrong, you're full of shit. That controller is amazing, how dare you. But shortly after that whole leak thing happened, Google came out with this trailer on their Google Developers Twitter account saying, oh hey, we're gonna be at the Game Developers Conference on March 19th, 2019, that is less than a week from now, and we're gonna show off what our idea for the future of gaming is. And all we saw from this trailer is a bunch of pre-rendered CGI backgrounds and stuff. So we know for sure that they're not planning like some Ouya type crap. They're really getting into this game console industry, even if it's a game console. Let's be honest. There's plenty of ways that this can go, and there's many ways it can go wrong, many ways it can go right. But here's what we know so far before I dive into like rumors, and I only know like one rumor off the top of my itty bitty head. So we know now that they are having a conference at GDC on March 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I would love to do like a reaction stream of that, but unfortunately I am going to be on a bus to San Francisco during that time on my way to a preview event about a game that I cannot talk about here just yet. You'll have to find out what it is on nukethefridge.com. But yes, I'm going to still watch it on my phone using my 4G because I got an unlimited plan. Yes, I know, I'm a baller. And later that day I'll come out with my own impressions on the conference itself. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, that's cool, just a conference, like PlayStation 4 Pro had a conference and it sucked. But the news doesn't stop there. Like, they have announced today that id Software and Ubisoft are actually going to have a presence at the conference itself. They didn't say what kind of a presence, but yo, if this means we see more Doom Eternal gameplay, sign me up, because Doom is my shit, you dig? As for Ubisoft, I don't even know what they're going to talk about, really. Maybe that's a good chance to reveal Watch Dogs 3. We know it's coming, like, don't try and hide it. But other than that, we also have 3 other guests confirmed as well. Jade Raymond, known for being an executive producer of Watch Dogs 1, Assassin's Creed 2, games like that. She's going to be there. She's confirmed to have been working at Google for some time now. And we're also getting Amy Hennig. Is that how you pronounce it? Hennig? Of frickin' Uncharted fame. Like, she's responsible for the Uncharted trilogy. Hell yes, please. I want to know what she's been working on. And then Raph Koster is going to be there as well. You may know him most from his work in MMOs, especially Star Wars Galaxies. So yeah, Google's taking this very seriously. That doesn't mean they're not going to eventually mess up in the future. There's always a likelihood that that could be, but I'll talk more about that later, because I also want to talk about a rumor that's been going around that Sega is going to be giving some exclusivity rights for some of their IPs over to Google for this game console. And I don't know if you know this, but Sega has a lot of IPs that they haven't been using for a very long time. Right now, they're really just using Sonic and Yakuza as their big moneymakers. What about Jet Set Radio? What about Crazy Taxi? I'm just gonna stop there. Crazy Taxi. All I need from you to buy your damn game console, Google, is to announce a new Crazy Taxi game. Come on, what are you doing? Do it, you cowards. But like I said, that's just a rumor. We don't have very much information regarding this console, but all will be revealed in 5 days time as of uploading this video, and I'm very excited to see what they have in store. A lot of people are very skeptical about this console. If it is a console, they're just skeptical about Google going into the video game race because we've only had 3 big players. We've had Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft, and it's kind of interesting to see us potentially have a 4th runner in the console wars. And how well would that even work is the question. You see, Google has to do something incredibly out of the box to convince people to want to buy their system. And many people have fairly speculated that this, whatever Google's doing, their console, their whatever, it's gonna involve cloud gaming. Now, I don't know if you watched my video on Xbox games coming to the Nintendo Switch, which is a rumor I don't believe anymore, but you would know that I really don't have a strong affection towards anything digital, really. Like, streaming, digital games are fine. They're totally fine. Yes, there's a number of problems that come with digital games, but I accept them more than right now what cloud gaming is. Because cloud gaming has a ton of issues. Depending on your internet connection, you're gonna get more input lag than what is desired. And on top of that, the game resolution will shift depending on how good your connection is. Right now, it's just not perfect. And I am totally open to the idea of cloud gaming, game streaming, whatever you want to call it. Only if the company is making this sort of software and hardware, they figure out a way to make sure it works and it looks good and it runs good. And right now, no other company has seemed to figure out how to do that yet. I know Xbox is working on xCloud and they had a demo for it on Inside Xbox, and Google already has like a cloud gaming initiative right now with whatever was happening with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Apparently you're able to play it on your web browser on Google Chrome. If cloud gaming is gonna be a thing with Google's gaming device, hardware, software, whatever it is, my Google thing just went off. Okay. Hey Google, tell me about your game console. Okay, how to update your Xbox One console. Cool. If they are making like a video game platform, which at this point they have to, like why would they hold this conference otherwise, then they need to convince me that whatever they're doing is going to be worth my time and my money. Back in the old console days, and by old console days I mean the generation of the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube, every platform across the board was doing pretty much the same thing. It wasn't really until, I would say, this generation even, maybe even like the Wii U generation, that each company was doing something different. Granted, the PS4 and Xbox One are very similar still, but then Nintendo came in with the Switch, which if they were making just a regular box game console that was on par spec-wise with the PS4 and Xbox One, it wouldn't be nearly as much of a success as it is now. So I feel like the next generation, we're going to see each and every hardware company do something drastically different with what they're doing. And I don't think this is going to be an exception with what Google is doing. And I am, at this rate, going to put money on that they're probably doing something with cloud gaming. Or something. We're not going to find out for sure until March 19th, and I am looking forward to watching that on the bus, and you'll see a video from me later that day. Much later. Sorry for my East Coast friends. What do you think is going to be happening with this Google console? Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you excited? Are you skeptical? Are you both? Please let me know. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to know when I upload another video like this one, or a video in my FWP series, because I got one coming tomorrow. You're gonna love it. It's a collaboration, and it's another long one, clocking in at maybe 18 minutes. So I hope you're excited for that. Be sure to grab some popcorn for it, and be sure to grab some tissues, because it's gonna strike some emotions. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is Joey Ferris, and I will see you on the next ride.